Hello again, STRUCKTLF. Here I am with my latest Strucklist video for the month of May, dedicated to 3D Underdog, 3D low profile, not so well known, not so popular games. So in this list we have 15 Underdog game titles releasing in the month of May that you might want to check out. Hopefully this video helps you save some time and makes it easier for you to find new suggestions to play in the month of May. The list, as usual, will be in chronological order based on the release date. And we will be starting with the one releasing at the beginning of May and ending with the ones releasing at the end of May. There's all sorts of games. There's strategies, RPGs. There's FPS games. There's retro game vibes. There's modern game vibes. Overall, pretty reasonable in terms of variety. As usual, it goes with the underdog games. So hopefully you enjoyed this list. Hopefully it makes it easier, as I said, to find new titles. I've personally noticed that this month there's more interesting 3D and 2D underdog titles than the high-profile games. Normally that's not as much of the case, but yeah, with those 15 titles, hopefully at least a few manage to grab your attention like they grabbed mine. So buckle up, struck up, and let's go. The first game on the list is called Mission Mars. Mission semicolon Mars. Mission colon Mars. It's a game developed and published by Eclipse Interactive, releasing on the 1st of May 2024. It's a sci-fi first-person shooter in space with marines shooting aliens. So you're protecting Mars from waves of enemies. In Mission Mars, as Sergeant Eric, lead your team through 60 intense days of battle. Choose suits, upgrade weapons, and overall pretty standard FPS stuff. Next on the list is Medieval Blacksmith, developed by Ogu Play and published by Ogu Play, releasing on the 1st of May 2024 as an early access title, so you might expect bugs, glitches, unfinished or unpolished features, or missing completely. But again, this game is interesting. Interesting in many ways. I've seen all sorts of blacksmithing games, but this one seems to be doing things in a different and more innovative way, especially when it comes to building swords. So far, there's only swords. Some people asked on YouTube regarding access, but the developers said that they're thinking of how they might be able to handle access the way the game is sorted, or the game is set up. In either case, Medieval Blacksmith is a game where you are a blacksmith with no past in the Crowlands, where feudalism reigns. In this dark land where morality is dictated by the code steel, the weapons you forge will determine not only your fate but also the destiny of others. If it sounds like your kind of game, if what you saw in the video looks fun, then wishlist for, and hopefully the game does not get overpriced. Next on this list is a game called Hexguardian, which is developed by Split Second Games and published by Yogscast Games. There is a free downloadable demo on Steam. The game will be on Steam only, as far as I know. Couldn't find information about other platforms. And what type of a game is it? First, it's coming on the 2nd of May 2024 as a full release. Second, it's a roguelite tower defense game where you build your own maps with hexagonal tiles, build and upgrade towers, recruit armies, learn spells, construct wonders, and place hexagonal tiles to create a path to enhance your defenses with plenty of game modes. I think it says talent trees. So yeah, it looks like it will be kind of standard tower defense with a few different innovative features, maybe here and there. Doesn't seem that different from traditional tower defenses, but it looks fun nevertheless. Next on the list is Topak Battle, spelled with an O, Topak Battle, which is a very interesting game which I will also be playing on launch day on the 3rd of May. I have a key for the game. I will be playing it, developed by Tembikai and published by Keep Games. It will be an early access release. There is a free downloadable demo that you can check, and I strongly urge you to check it if you're interested. But what type of a game it is? It's a cozy and relaxing idle game. Um, you will be revealing cozy monsters and leveling them up. You buying those top pack balls, which is like Pokeballs, but yeah, in them there are those cozy monsters, and you level those up. You sell them for higher rarities, and you become the master of the chill battle scene. From a simple park to your dream setup with rare exotic monsters and ultra rare core variants. So yeah, it's kind of a creature collector out of battling other creature collecting teams. If you're into relaxing idle games with auto battle, if you like collecting creatures, this game might be your next favorite. So keep 3rd of May open. The next game on this list is called Forest of Tales Arena, which, as the name suggests, is an arena battler game. Developed and self-published by Day One Games. It's a real-time action arena game that pits you against bugs, animals, and even other mice. Fight your way through waves, gain new skills, and loot powerful equipment to fight your way to the top. The 3rd of May 2024 is the release date. Fun hack and slash PvP PvE looter game. Next on the list is Plushie from the Sky, a goofy action RPG. Armed with a plushie, smack down nightmarish foes with cuddly chaos. She's the boss. Dodge roll your way to victory. Releasing on the 6th of May 2024 is a full release developed by Fishwind and published by Fishwind. There is a free downloadable demo that I urge you to try if it looks like your kind of game. So yeah, if you're into cute, nice looking action RPGs with third person perspective, you might really want to check this one out because it looks fun. Next up is a very unique game, Crypt Master. Say anything in this bizarre dungeon adventure where words control everything. Fill in the blanks with text or voice to uncover lost abilities, embark on strange quests, and solve mind-bending riddles. Can you conquer the crypt and uncover the mystery at the heart of Crypt Master? Is the question this game wants to answer you. Wants you to answer. Um, the game is releasing on the 9th of May 2024, developed by Paul Hart, Lee Williams, and published by Akupara Games. So if Cryptmaster looks like your kind of game, there is a downloadable demo that you can check out on Steam, and it will be a full release come the 9th of May. Next on the list is a game called Moose Miners, which looks incredibly interesting and chill and relaxing. What is Moose Miners? Take control of a mining operation run by Moose. They mine and sell the gems. You need to decide where to spend the profits. Hire more miners and upgrade their gear. Buy new rails and mine carts to get deeper into the mine. And the deeper you get, the more valuable gems you will find. Apparently, the game has endless progression, so you can just play as much as you feel like without ending, and it's chill fun for everyone. Releasing on the 10th of May 2024, developed and published by Lingon Studios. I've covered other games of theirs previously, and yeah, there is a downloadable demo on Steam if interested. Next up is a game that keeps changing its release date. Originally, I told you about Elegy of Fate several months ago. I think it might have been January. And recently, this game, just a couple of days ago, was saying release date the 15th of May 2024. There is a provoke. So if you're interested in Elegy of Fate, check the provoke. But what type of a game is it? It's a party-based top-down 3D RPG where it's kind of like simulating raid bosses. It's a bunch of raid bosses. So you're embarking on a unique RPG journey as a resurrected hero. Obtain the sealed power of a malevolent deity in a ring, evading the pursuit of a goddess. Explore the world, awaken legendary heroes, and shape your destiny with a formidable order of knights. So you're making your team of heroes that you send out to battle bosses in various places. And yes, the release date was showing up as the 15th of May 2024, as if it was confirmed, but now that release date has been changed and it says May 2024, which may or may not release in May. Whether May is the release date, time will tell. It's interesting because yeah, just a couple of days ago, it was showing me a fixed release date. I really am looking forward to seeing this game by Milidia, but you never know. Maybe they're having issues with vocalization, and that's slowing down the release. Kingdom of Fallen: The Last Stand is the name of the next game, releasing on the 15th of May 2024, developed and published by Digital Souls. This is a game inspired by survival and Souls-like games. You need to gather clues of your missing daughter, using your own way to defeat fearsome bosses, fighting to survive, crafting to weaponize, building for your future, to reveal the secrets and get out of this cursed kingdom. So yeah, it's a PV game, no PvP as far as I can see. In the Steam tags, sandboxy, open worldish, Souls-like game with survival crafting elements, and you have flying horses. So if you like flying horses, this might be your kind of game. It's a fantasy setting, as flying horses probably gave it away. So yeah, Kingdom of Fallen, The Last Stand, 15th of May 2024. If it looks like something you might see yourself playing, wishlist follow and hope it doesn't get overpriced when it releases. Next up, we're moving into retro vibes. Mullet Mad Jack is a retro looking fast-paced FPS. Boomer shooter is what they've described it as on Steam. It's a single player fast paced FPS that brings you directly inside a classic anime. Power up your character and reach the last floor. Beat your best time or try again. Haste makes waste of your enemies. The 15th of May 2024 is the release date. Developed and published by Hammer 95, also co published by Apple Pay Games. So yeah, it's 2.5D stylized with some 3D elements. So it's 1980s, 1990s vibes. And it's pretty interesting. There's roguelite elements as well. So if you're looking for something that looks sick and has a lot of gory stuff and has a lot of old school anime pop culture references, Mullet Mad Jack might be just the game you are looking for. If you're not sure if it is your game, try the demo. It's free on Steam, at least for now, and I don't think they will be removing it. But the game will also be coming on Epic and GOG as PC game. So definitely one very, very interesting title this month. From one FPS to another, RoboBeat is the name of the next game. Keep your trigger finger on the pulse, in rhythm. Shooter RoboBeat. You play as Ace, a bounty hunter on a mission to capture a robot gone rogue, Fraser, in his ever-shifting lair. Wall run, swipe, and shoot to the beat, blasting through robot armies and track down your target. There is a free downloadable demo on Steam. The game is releasing on the 16th of May 2024, developed by Simon Redholm and published by Quali. It's very psychedelic. It's very humorous from what Steam is telling me. So it's kind of an interesting rhythm-based arena shooter. If it's your kind of game, check out the demo and hopefully you like it. Next up is Morbid: The Words of Ire. Developed by Still Running and published by Merge Games. Releasing on the 17th of May 2024, there is a free downloadable demo on Steam, and the game will also be coming to Epic, as well as Xbox Access, PlayStation 5, and Switch, from what I could find on the internet. Risk insanity in the gruesome swash 'em up morbid the Words of Fire with brutal combat and Souls-like elements. Defeat the 5 Words of Fire as you fight for your life across tortured landscapes, rending the evil Gahars of their flesh-bound forms. Something that you might not know is that the creators of Morbid created Morbid as a franchise, and the first game was kind of pixel art, Souls-like isometric game. So they did with their first game, they did what No Rest for the Wicked did, but first they did it first. They did Souls-like Diablo-ish kind of perspective game. So, what the developers of No Rest for the Wicked are claiming that they are revolutionizing the action RPG isometric hack and slash genre, mixing it with Souls-like. Well, the developers of Morbid did it first with their first game. Well, they didn't do it first, but they did it before them. And yeah, it was definitely nice. There's obviously have been a lot of other games that were doing that, but Morbid: The Words of Fire now is moving to a more third-person, more those like 3D looking environment. So it would look more like a Souls like, less like Diablo. Well, their previous pixel-ish game was kind of Diablo perspective. It was pixel art and it was nice. I've actually played the previous one. Not sure if it was a demo or the full one, but I did play the previous Morbid. And if you're lovers of the Souls-like genre, keep Morbid on your list because you really don't want to miss out on that one. Ever wanted to be the esports godfather? Well, esports godfather is the name of the next game. So if you wanted to be an esports godfather, you can be one now. Developed by Asteroid Game Studio and published by the same studio, releasing on the 24th of May 2024, Esports Godfather is a deck building game simulating MOBA esports. You will play a role as team coach and build your team. You need to train players and make strategies in various game versions, beat other teams, and finally, take the champion of the world. Be nobody or lead your team to new glory. So, yes, it's interesting. It's definitely nice, and I would love to get a chance to play the full version of the game when it comes out. I'll see if there's any websites that offer keys for that game for creators. It's a unique game. There's a lot of simulation games. Some of them esports simulation, coach simulation games, but this one looks like it's adapting the esports simulation coaching management genre to a very, very nice way. So 24th of May 2024, hopefully the game does not disappoint and isn't overpriced. At the end of this list, we have another visually standing out game. It stands out from the rest of them with its art style in its own way. It will be releasing apparently sometime in May. We don't have a fixed date, and it will be on Steam, Epic, and GOG for PC, as well as I noticed Switch in certain promotional art, so I'm not sure if that's old information or whether it's new information. What type of a game it is? It's an action roguelite water shooter in um, um, on Mars. It's happening on Mars. After centuries of invincibility, it became popular for humans to watch live alien hunting shows, participate in alien hunts, save up money, equipment, and use all the loot you find to move on to new maps and defeat more powerful enemies. Developed by Rama Studio and published by BD Games, Ruin Dog sounds like a game I would have a blast playing and shooting at tons of various different enemies and using some abilities and finding some nice guns to shoot with. So yeah, I think I would really enjoy this game if I get a chance to play it and try it. So if I'll be enjoying it, that means there will be definitely a lot of other people who will enjoy it too. I hope the game doesn't get overpriced, and I hope it doesn't disappoint. And I also hope it actually really does release in May, and that this thing that's on Steam is not just a placeholder. So hopefully all those things come true. hopefully all my hopes don't disappoint with Ruin Dock because it looks amazing.
To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end, STRUCKTLF. Keep it cool until next time and goodbye.